Alors on commence avec qui? Presque au hasard, avec Monsieur d'Italia.
Thank you very much. I'm pleased and honored to be a participant in this conference. I have listened with great attention the presentations yesterday night, the speeches and the discussions of this morning. Let me start with a few words on the title of this session and the way I shall deal with it. Both words, future and capitalism, are somewhat elusive. The future because there is always more than one future possible, and it depends essentially and largely on us which future will eventually be the one that happens. In my view, we should look at the future in a prescriptive mode rather than in a predictive mode, although of course to be prescriptive in a responsible way, we should prescribe things that are within the perimeter of things that are possible. Capitalism is another elusive word. It has been invented in connection with the first industrial revolution. It is inevitably associated to the rise of big plants, big factories, a big concentration of workers, and equivalently big concentration of wealth in a financial form. Maybe that type of capitalism is over. It has been overtaken by the second and the third industrial revolution. If capitalism is evoked, and we ask again about the future of capitalism in the aftermath or in the middle of this huge crisis, is because there is a temptation to say that 2009 is for capitalism what 1989 has been for the centrally planned economy, namely the final collapse and the final proof that it represents a system that is not viable. In this interpretation, capitalism, to me at least, is more or less a synonym of a market economy. And the question is, should we say that this crisis marks the end of market economies or of a particular version of that particularly people of French culture love to denominate as Anglo-Saxon, which is an expression that no one uses except when speaking in French, Anglo-Saxon capitalism or neoliberalism. Is this crisis the end of capitalism or market economies? So I interpret the title as asking how to envisage the future of market economies after this crisis. So my second point, what is the nature of this crisis? I don't think it's like '89, the final proof of an error that was transformed into a social experiment, the error being that animal spirits and individual pursuit of self-interest could be suppressed from the human nature and be replaced by a rationally planned economy. '89 marks, I think, the definitive end of that illusion. 2009, 2007 in no way marks the end of the discovery of Adam Smith, namely that when framed by the rule of law and by a proper set of institutions, the individual pursuit of self-interest generates the miracle of the production of greater collective wealth of nations. This fundamental proposition, in my view, has not been disproved by the crisis. It has not been disproved by the crisis because what has failed in this crisis is not what I have just described, is another version of the system in which individuals or individual firms pursue their self-interest. It's a version in which they pursue the self-interest without the framework of rules and public actions that are indispensable to achieve that miracle.